All of you, welcome back once again. I was paid really well for building this entire multiple agent manager which manage all the emails which you get in your business, and we have multiple agents working 24-hour up and running to handle all the legals email which you are getting in your organization, sales notification, follow-up. So it's a complete SaaS product we have developed which powered by AI. Email manager will work and how it's going to perform all the tasks, when the email will come, when the email will go, how it's going to hold a particular email when there is a legal options there, how you can able to set multiple rule to your agent and activate. So it's going to scan all the emails which you are getting in your inbox, and that's going to perform all the tasks. But that said, let me give you a complete walkthrough of all the feature we have included our email AI manager which manage all the emails. So when the user will come back to your application, this is what exactly they will find from top to bottom. So right now you will find that we have this header section. We have our logo and I have called email AI OS because it's an AI powered email manager. So we have couple of feature. You can click and you can go back to the feature section, how it's work, pricing and FAQA. If you have your account, you can click and you can sign, or if you don't have any account, you can simply click and create a new account and connect with your email provider. You will have this particular dashboard where we are displaying the details about this particular product. So you will find that your inbox supercharged with AI. So we'll give the full access of the inbox and it's going to perform all the tasks. You will find the description. If you want to start, you can click here and you can click here to check how it will work. So that's what we have in the hero section. If you come down, we have the dashboard. So that's how it's going to look. If you come down, you will find some details we are providing, and we have the feature section, that what are the things we are providing in our application. So we have AI power classification, smart auto reply, approval workflow, lightning fast, custom API rules, enterprise secure. So you can set multiple rules that how you want to build your agent to execute on your inbox. If you come back here, we have this workflow that how you're going to interact. You can connect with your Gmail account. AI will analyze, set the preferences which you want to add on your account, and then set, relax. Then come back here, we have the pricing section. So if you want to add pricing, you can simply add and you can charge that one. And here we have some couple of review component added, an FAQ section and the footer section. So your user can click and they can go back to the different section we have included. That's the entire landing page we have included. Now let's me quickly log into the application. So I can click on this sign in and I will have this particular option. So I can give my credential and I can log into my account. I'll give my login credential. Let me give that and click on this sign in. And now it's asking me to connect my account. So I'll simply click on this connect with Gmail account, and it's going to give me all the Gmail account which I have, and I can pick and I can simply connect. So I'm going to pick this particular account, and once I will click, I will go to provide all the access. So right now you can see, click on this continue, click on this continue, and I have to give all the access so we can have all the access. Click on this continue. And once you will log in successfully, you will come back to your dashboard. Now we're going to scan all the emails we have in this particular email ID. So right now you can see it's scanning and looking for all the emails we have in our inbox in all the category. So right now you will find that we have scanned 20 new emails. So the scanning is completed. So this is how the interface would look like. On the sidebar, you will find all the menus, so you can easily able to navigate. From here, you can activate and deactivate the AI. So I'll click on this activate and the AI is activated. You'll find on the top bar. So if you want to refetch, you can click on this sign in and it's going to scan the data on your email. So we have included two model. One, we have the manual model, and the second one we have is timer model. So after 5 minutes, it's going to refetch all the data and perform all the action. We have the logo. You can click on the notification and you can go back to the notification section. You can click on the email and you can see this is the email you have connected, setting and log out. That's what we got it. Now come back to the send. You will find that it's going to pull out all the emails which you have in your inbox. We have scanned it and we got all the emails we have received in this particular email, which you can simply open. If you want, you can do the filtration. If you can click here, you can go back to the different category like personal, and it's going to filter out all the emails. So I'll click on the Anthropy and it's going to give me the details about the email which I have received. So I can see the email. If I want, I can respond to this email. I made the payment for Anthropy subscription. So that's what we have because we are running a multiple agents. If you want to see other email, you can click here and you will find this is the email which I have got from the database, and that's what I have. If I want to confirm, I can click here and you can see this is the email I have got for verification. So all the emails which you can read and that's all you can find. If you come back here, click on this send, here you will find all the emails which you have sent. So I have not sent any email from this account, but I'm going to show you that how it will work if you will try to send the email. So that's the send section we have. If you want, you can simply click here to scan the data from the account, but we don't have any data. Now I can come back to the draft section. If I click here, you will find that we're going to pull out all the emails we have kept in the draft. So right now you will find that I'm connected with a different account. So let's do one thing. Let's click here, click on log out, and let's connect with a different account. So I'll simply come back here. Let's give me the credential. So I'm using a different account. Click on the sign in, and I will simply log into my account. So this is the blockchain coder. If you have any questions, simply shoot an email and we're going to simply respond to that. So it's scanning. If I want to see any email, I can click here and I can see the details, the conversation I had in the email. That's all I can go through. I can click here and I can see all the emails which I have received. That's all I can able to find here. Now, if I come back to the send, you will find all the emails which I have sent from this account. So you will find all of this email which I have received recently. And if I want to open any email, I can simply click here and it's going to give detail that what email is all about. So I can read this one. And you can see all of this email is also getting read by the agent, the multiple agent we have developed in this dashboard. And it's going to do the auto responding, scanning. That's all it's performing simultaneously. So this is how you can read the email. If I go, I can open any thread and I can read the emails. So this is the send section we have. If I come back to the draft, you will find that right now I have these 3 email in the draft. This is the first one, second one, and third one. If I click on this, I can do the edit of this email or I can send. So I can simply give the email ID, subject, and I can send. Or if I want to bring this back to the draft, I can click on this back draft. So it will come back to the draft. And you can see that I got this notification because our agents are working 24/7, scanning all the emails, trying to find out that which one is for the legal, which one is for support, which one is for auto respond. That's all is working, which I will show you. So this is how you can simply send the draft emails or you can simply keep it inside the draft. If I come back here in the start, you will find that all the email which you will mark as a start, that's going to reflect here. If you come back to the spam, you will find all the email which users are sending in the spam. So you can simply see the detail and you can have a look at the email. If you come back to the deleted email, you will find all the emails you have deleted. And if you want to look at the email, you can simply select and you can have a look that this is the email which you have got from Candly. That's how you can able to view. If you want to see all the emails which you have received, you can click here and you will view all the email which you have received. So this is the entire inbox section you have, which you can use to view all the emails which you are getting in your email account. That's the first section. Now let's come back to the second section, which is AI Compose. So click here and you will find that this is the AI structure we have. So if you want to send email, you have 2 options. You can simply give the email ID and tell the AI that what exactly you want to write, whether it's a product, give the product ID, anything. And it's going to simply click on this generate and you can send. You can pick the predefined template. So you can simply select here and you can use this predefined template to automate the entire workflow. So this is what we have. If you look at the onboarding, sell, support, order, meeting, thank you, feedback, reminder, apology, you can select any template and you can simply fill out these details because these are the details you can customize based on your branding, based on your automation which you want to execute. That's all you will find. You can give the email ID and the details is going to fill out and it will send the email, which we're going to explore. So this is the template section and this is the AI Compose. You can give the email ID and tell to send the email or write the email is going to write and send. So that's what we have. Now, if we come back to the next one, which is approval. So I'll click here and it will come back to the approval section. And here you will find all the emails which you are getting from the users which required manual approval. So I have added the condition in our AI model that if the email condition match with the legal or I'm tagging a specific company or a specific user for upsell, so it's going to automatically pull in the approval and it's required a manual configuration, manual message typing. So once I approve this, it automatically going to send the email to that particular user. If you want, you can reject. If you want to edit, you can simply edit this particular email which is written by AI and you can simply send. You can check this one. You can click on this edit and you can see the message and you can simply approve and it will be sent. If you want to type manual, you can type it. But these emails are generated by AI automatically because our agents are working. If you want to look at this, you can simply have a look. So this is waiting for our approval. Legal condition I have applied. It's waiting for our approval because that's the automation flow I have built. I'm targeting certain user, certain company. Now, if you come back to the AI, from here you can set the rules for your agent flow. So right now you will find that I'm activated these two AI workflow. If I want to delete, I can simply click here and it will be inactivated. Or I can simply delete that one. If I want to do the editing in the workflow, I can simply click here and it's going to give me the model that what logic I have implemented. What are the rules I have set for this particular agent which is working. So I've set the condition equal legal. If you want to add more, you can add it or you can make the changes. So here you will find all the agents which you have activated. If you come back to the template, here I have given you multiple agents. So if you want to have an agent for auto reply support email, you can activate that. If you want to handle legal emails which you are getting, you can simply activate this one, which is going to look at the email which is legal, and you can simply set multiple condition to it. Here you will find all the email which is popular. If you come back to the auto reply, here we have multiple one because these auto replies are for the users for some basic query. So when you will activate this, AI will look through that. It will go through this agent model and is going to simply implement. If you come back to the required approval, right now we have this 12 agents which you can activate and send the condition. If you want to go to organizations where you want to target a specific company or a specific rules you want to set for a organization, you can set and activate the agents. If you want, come back to the filtration. Here you can able to filter. This is the filter agent we have which you can activate. So it's going to filter automatically all the email which you are getting and it's going to categorize, and so it will ignore the email response or it will not respond. So you can activate that. If you come back to the VIP, here you can target the CEO, CFO, all the big company, big user which you can think. So whenever you will get any email from that particular company which you want to target, you can simply build the condition. You can activate that and it's going to pull out. So it's really powerful. If you come back here you can able to see all the agents are available which you can have a look. If you want, you can do the customization, you can set the rule. That's all you can do that. If you come back here, from here you can build your own agent flow which is going to work on your email box. So I'll simply close this one. That's the agent section we have, AI rule section. If you come back to the notification, there you will find all the notification which you are getting. So it's going to pull out all the details that right now we had on the all section, and you will have all the data, all the agents, that what are the calls agents are making, how they are classifying a particular email, how they are responding, how they are generating. That's all you will find. Right now we have 3 pendings. Total activity we have played 33. You will find auto reply is 0, and I have excluded all the events which you will find. If you come back to the approval, you will find that these are the 3 approval. It's in pending. So I can simply click here and I can approve. If I come back to the AI action, I can see what actions AI are performing. So you will find all of these actions classified by the AI. If I come back here, it's going to simply scan and call the data one more time. So if I come back to the approval, you will find we got it. So it's really powerful. This is where you can see all the notification. If you come back to the log, you will find that all action your AI is making. So you will find that it's scanning. You can also do the filtration, or you can simply go back to the next stage, see all the transaction log which user are performing on a specific email ID. So if you come back here, you can filter by action. Like if you want to check by email account connect, you can click here and you will find that no account email connect you have. If you want to go with other, you can simply go. If you come back here, if you want to see the deleted rule, or let's say email supply or approval or update, all you will have. Now come back to the setting. From here you can able to see the AI model, the general setup we have. So right now I'm connected with this account. If I want to use any other account, I can simply connect that as well. From here you can able to control the AI. So right now you will find that we have activated the AI and it's processing. It's keep looking our inbox and all the emails, doing the response, that all is doing. If you come back here you can set the approval or confidence. That's all you can define. Here you can able to define the reply tone, that how you want your AI should generate how the AI should use the tone for writing the email. So you can go with professional, friendly, formal, and casual. From here you can able to add the signature which you want to add. So every email will have a signature down below. So you can suggest your company name. That's what you can provide. And you can simply save it. Click on the save and it will be saved. So here you can set your preferences. So that's how the entire dashboard would look like, where you can able to do all the work. Go back to the approval, and from here I can able to approve the email or reject the email. So I'll simply reject the email. I'll reject the email, and I'm going to reject the email because I don't want to send the email. I can come back here. If I want to send an email, I can do that very easily. So I can simply come back to the AI Compose, and here I can say to send an email to any particular address. So what I will do, I'll say send course. You can give any detail, but email ID is must. Now you can click on this generate email, and the AI is going to generate the email. If you give more detail that what type of email you want to send is going to be there. So you can find that this is the email is generated by the AI. If you want to do the editing, you can simply click on this and you can simply do the editing. Or if you want, I can say brief, and I click on this start over and click on this generate email, and it's going to regenerate the email, and it will be in brief, or you can give more context. If you want to do the editing, click here and you can edit. If I want to send, I can do that very easily. I can simply click on this send, and the email is going to be sent. So we have sent the email successfully. If you come back here in the send section, there you will find the email we have sent. So this is the one we have sent. If you click here, it's going to give you the details that we are happy to have you in the course and look forward to your participation. If I check the inbox, I'll come back here and you can see we have received the email. We got the email. So the agent model is working fine. You can easily able to send the email. Now, if you come back here in the compose, and you can come here and you can pick any one of this format which you want to use it. So I can go with the, let's say, welcome user message, and I can say, and you can give the sender name as well, or you can keep it as it. Now you will come back here. It's going to follow this particular format, or you can simply edit your format and add. Click on this generate template. So it's going to generate the template, and you can simply send the email. So the template is generated successfully. You can see the details it had added, and you can simply add more. You can give more context and click on this send email, and it will send the email to that user. So we have sent the email. If you come back here, you will find it's automatically sent. So you can see the details, and you can check your email where you will receive the email. So it will work absolutely fine. So that's how you can able to automate the entire flow for the emails. Now let me come back here in the AI rules. It will automatically scan the emails. If you come back here, you will find the email which you have sent. So this is the email you have sent. So it looks great. Got it? Now come back here in the AI rules, and from here you can build your own rules. So I'll go with the templates. Generally, that's what I like. And you will find that we have this rule. So first, I'm going to deactivate the AIs which I have set. So I'll simply, that's how you can toggle. So I'll simply delete this one. And I'm going to delete this one as well. We got that. Now I will come back here, click on the rule, and I can simply add the rule which I want. You can give the description. I'll simply copy it from here. From here, you can set the category, what type of it is. Set the category. So I'll go with this called urgent, and I'll set the equals, and let's call this to be something like high. That's the critical you can set. Now you can add multiple condition if you want. You can simply provide all the details, but I'll go with one condition, which is fine. From here you can set the approval to be no action or save to drab, or call this send reply. And I want to set the priority, let's say 50, or you can go with like create rule. So this is the rule we have created. So that's how you can create your auto reply. But I'll do one thing. I'll simply delete this one, and I will go with the template. So here you will find that auto reply to support email. So if you click on this activate, and it's going to be activated, and the priority we have set is 10. You can click here and you will see that what are the details we have provided, and we have this auto reply. So it looks fine. Now the AI is activated. Now you are ready to simply receive the email. If you come back here, if you want to take another one, so I want to apply this, the legal one. I can click on this activated, and it will be activated. So we have activated the legal agent. Now what I will do, I'll come back here and let's try to send the email. So you can see we have got the auto reply. Perfect. Now I can click here. I can give the email legal. I can give the site subject, and I can simply give the email. So I give in this. Perfect. Now I can click on this send. Now our AI will scan. Agent will scan. If you come back here, It's going to scan the email coming and it's going to categorize because our AI agent is activated for legal. If you come back to the AI rules, it's activated. Now it's going to put in the approval category. So once you will approve that, the email will go forward. Soon you will get the notification and it's going to filter out all the emails which is coming and it's going to trigger the event in the backend and the AI will be triggered. So you can come back here. Finally, you will find the AI is triggered. You got this particular email. If you click here, you can able to see the AI respond, that this is the response AI provided. You can simply modify if you want, you can add it and you can give that, or you can send it. Or if you come back to the approval, from there you can see, I'll go back to the approval and there you can see this is the message we have. You can make it brief, you can edit, or you can simply approve and send. So if I click on this approve and send, it will be sent. It's classified as a approval. I can click here and here you will find all the events are classifying and performing all the transaction and sending and looking for the emails which we are receiving in our multi-agent model SaaS, which handle all the emails coming to our email account. It's keep going to look because we have set 5 minutes as an interval timing. So I hope you have understood that what are the feature and functionality we have included, and this project is really powerful. You can come back to the AI rules, you can set your rules, you can pick the template, you can define that what companies you want to target because we have multiple agents. You can simply activate, set the rules, specify the logic of the agent and it's ready to use. We have the auto reply to transaction, so you can activate and when the transaction will happen, it's going to trigger and it will have all the details. So you can set the different priority, you can edit, you can define all the details. That's all you can do. So this is all the agents which you will find, which you can perform on your automation in your workflow. So I hope you have understood that what are the feature and functionality we have included and how this entire AI management multi-agent will work for auto responding, classifying into a different category, changing into different workflow. That's all looks wonderful. So now let me provide you all the assets which you need to develop this project. I'll give a link in the description so you can click, or you can simply come back here, open a new tab and type the blockchain coder. Once you will type the blockchain coder, you will come back here and here you will find all the project we have developed. We have more than 140 projects on our channel which you can have a look. So make sure to log in. Once you will log in, you will have this option called source code and there you will find all the project we have developed, all the project which you will find. So come back here, click on this recent project, click on the recent project and you will come back here, click on this and in which you will find all the resources. So click on the starter file. It will take you to GitHub and here you will find the complete architecture we have designed for this particular project. So you will find the source code in which you will find all the models we have designed for the entire architecture. You can get your environment variables, readme file, all the details which you will be there. So make sure to clone the repository and when the complete project will come, we're going to start working together. Now, let me show you that once you will get the final source code, how you have to do the setup. So you can come back here in the blockchain coder and make sure to get the final source code. And when you will take a final source code, you will give your valuable contribution to my team to bring more tutorial like this. Or you can also watch this video in which I have explained that once you will take the final source code, how you have to do the setup. So make sure to watch this video. Once you will download the final source code, you will get the zip file in which you will have the complete source code of the project. So make sure to extract this zip file and you will get this folder in which you will have the complete source code of the project which you have seen in the demo. So we're going to test every single feature for our application. So make sure to install a zip extractor in your system. I'm using Mac, so I can simply double click it and it's going to extract me this particular folder. And this is the one you have to open in your VS Code. So I'll click on my VS Code. I'll go back to open, go back to desktop. I'll click on the folder and click on open. Now let me give you a complete walkthrough of the entire architecture because this one is very important for you to understand. So just follow this video till the end and you will understand that how you have to do the setup, what are the requirements you need to have in your system and how you can get your environment variable. So the very first folder we have inside our directory is the src, in which you will find the complete code of this particular project. So first one we have is the agent, app, component, hook, library, types, and we have the middleware. If you go inside the agent, there you will find all the model we have. We have the classification agent, we have the compose agent, we have the context builder agent, we have the decision maker where we have given the instruction that how this model will execute the email validation, email check, and the token models. We have the decision agent, we have the index, and here we have the pipeline which going to call all the model For the AI, for template engine, Google authentication, that's all we have. We have the reply generation agent. So we can automate the auto reply and all the messaging. That's what we can control from here. So let's close this one. So here you will find inside this agent folder, all the agents we have developed, which deals with a specific task. So we are following the micro SaaS model, which assign to one particular task in one pipeline. If I close this one, come back to the app, then you will find we have a different model because we are using Google authentication. So if you open that one, in which you will find the connect email. From here, we can able to control and connect with our Google account and the email account. So that's what you will find. If you come back to the login, we have the login model which we are using for validation. So when the data will come from our Google account, we're going to store to our database and we're going to simply do the validation and check for that. So that's what we have. If you come back to the dashboard where we have all of this model, so we have different section in our application. One we have is AI rule, where we can define all the rule that how our agents will work, how our AI responder will work. If you come back to all emails, there you will find all the emails will come to your account. If you go back to the approval, so when we'll set the auto reply or any kind of trigger event, so we will set the workflow, and when the email will come, we'll assign the tasks and that workflow going to send the email. But if there is any rules we have set in our workflow, so our autoresponder, the AI model, the AI agent going to wait for the manual approval, and that's what we have here. We have the compose, we have the draft, where you can see all the draft emails, inbox, we have the logs, we have notifications, we have the send, we have the settings, we have the span, start, trash, and the layout. So this is all the general feature which you will find, which you generally see in the normal Gmail account. That's all is there. So this is our auth. Let's close this one. The next one we have is the dashboard. We have seen, close this one. Now come back to the API, and here we are making all the call for different models. So we have the approval. If you come back to the route, you will find that we are connected with our Gmail account, and where we are making all the requests to our backend to get all the data. If you go back to the authentication, there you will find the callback. We have the Gmail. There you will find all the route. We have the composer, we have the folder, we have the log, we have the notification, rules, send, settings, scan, thread. We have the global CSS, layout, and page. So this is the architecture we are following, where we have our route, which deals with a specific API call, which allows to fetch the data passed on to our agents, and where we are performing all the models. So that's what we have. So let's close this API. We have seen all this global file, layout, and pages. So let's close this app. Come back to the component. Then you will find that we have different component. We have the email component, in which you will find the email folder listing, email listing items, email viewer, because when the user will click, we have to display the details about the email. We have the folder layout. So that's what you will find. This deals with displaying the email and formatting into our entire application, because we are following the reusable model. So that's what we have here. Let's close this one. Come back to the landing page, and we have built a landing page where we are displaying all the details about our application, which you have seen. That's what you will find. Come back to the layout, inside which you will find the dashboard layout, header, sidebar. So if you want to control the header and sidebar, you can control it from here. Or if you want to hide any particular section, you can simply hide it from here. So just test the way it is. After that, once you understand every single thing, then make all the changes. So we got the layout, we got the landing page, and here we have the UI, where we are following the reusable model. So that's all the UI component you will find: alert box, avatar, badge, button, card, dialogues. That's all you will find. There you will find all the component. This is the reusable component we are using in our project. Correct? Let's close this one. Come back to the hook. Let's close the component, come back to the hook, and there you will find that we have this use auto scan, because the logic which I have followed, that I'm not going to scan like continuously. I'm going to add a break of 5 minutes. You can control this timing, and it's going to scan your email provider, and it's going to fetch out the details, and it's going to display in our autoresponder in our agent flow. We have the text use tester, we have the voice input, so you can also give a voice command. Got it? Let's close this one. We got this hook. Now we have the library, in which we are using all the library like Gmail library, which allows to deal with the data. We have the clients, we have the index, we have the auth. You can see this is the details section, because this is what we're going to make a call, and we're going to get the details. When it's come to user information, we can come to the emails, sender, readme. That's all is there. That's all you will find. Let's close this one. Close this one. We have the OpenAI we are using as a brain, which going to simply look through our emails, put into the workflow, and perform all the tasks for us on our model. So that's what you will find. Have our database. If you open this one, we have the different models. So we have the client side where we're going to simply get our credential. Then we have the middleware where we have designed that how we're going to make the connection, perform the data. Then we have our server, which is going to execute and perform all the transaction. Close this one, come back to the template. So we are defining predefined template, which is going to embed. User will select any template and they can have the workflow up and ready in their entire email management. We have the API utils, we have the template, email templates, we have the encryption, we have the utils. So these are the regular function which we are using for displaying the date, encryption of the request. That's all we have. So let's close this one. Close this one. We have the types in which we have defined all the types which we want to use it. So it's a very simple TypeScript we have for the data. Now close this one, come back to the middleware, and here we have our middleware for our server. So just let it be like this. Close this one, close this one. So I hope you have understood that what we have inside this SRC. I'll close this one. Now the next one we have is the subbase, which is our database, and here you will find all the models which I have defined. So it will make sense, just keep it as it is, don't make any changes, which allow us to simply store the data based on the email flow, the workflow we have designed, which is going to communicate with our Gmail account. So that's all we have. Let's close this one, close this one. Now come back to the most important thing, which is our environment variable. And this is the only place where you have to provide the data and make the changes. Database credential, URL, API key, and role, which we're going to get it together. You have to get your Google authentication, which I will tell you how you can get your client ID, secret ID. And this is the default URL which I have provided, which we're going to add to our Google authentication model. So that's what we have. You can also add a push notification, but just keep it as it is. If you want to add external resource to handle that, you can do that. And here you have to provide your OpenAI credential, which allows to use OpenAI credential because we are using OpenAI as a brain, which is going to perform all the workflow, all the lookup to our agents and power them to respond, to schedule, to approve, to put into the legal categories. That's all it's going to do. So we are using OpenAI as a brain. This is the router where our application is going to start, and here I have added the delay because I want to scan our Gmail provider. If I make frequent calls to my Gmail API, it's going to be like rate limit. So I want to scan every 5 minutes. You can make it to 10 minutes depending on your, we are using the free resources. We are not using the premium service. So I'll go with 5 minutes. And here we have the text for encryption. We're going to use it. So you can generate it from anywhere. I'll just give you this. So you can use it, this one as it is, or you can generate the 32 bytes. Okay. So that's all we have. So this is where we have to provide all the credential. Got it? We have the get ignore. You can simply modify this one, just keep it as it is. We have then next one, we have this next envy, just keep it as it is. Come back to the next configuration. There you will find that we have the basic configuration. So the setup we have done is for the global scope. Come back to the packages and file, and you will find that we are using the most stable version. So this is what I have called to my project, and here we have all the project, all the packages which we are using in the dev dependency and the dependency. So no matter when you are developing this project, after 5 years, 10 years, as long as you follow this video the way I'm doing it, every single thing would be working fine. So just keep it as it is. All these packages are the latest one, we are using that. If you come back to the post CSS, this is the Tailwind configuration we have. Here I have given you a quick start guide where you can able to understand that how you can able to do that. Although you can also follow this video till then and you will understand how to do the setup. So here I've given the table of content, that how you can download this environment, then you can install the packages, get your environment variable, and you can use the base, SOPA base, and how you can get your credential. You can check how you can get your API key, how you can get your Google Gmail API key, how you can get all of that details. So that's all you will find. I have given this brief details, so you can simply read it. It will be better for you. Got it? So this is what we have. I'll simply close this one, come back to the readme file, and there you will find some important links which you can check, and there you will find all the details. So simply go through this, it will help you a lot. Now come back to the Tailwind configuration. Here I have used a specific black theme, but if you want you can modify, but make sure you should have a basic understanding of Tailwind CSS and just keep it as it is. It's a very simple setup we have here. Now we have the TS configuration. So this is the global configuration I have done, which will work absolutely fine. Perfect. Now close this one, and we have the text builder info. So just keep it as it is. Perfect. So this is the complete folder and file structure we have in our AI email SaaS product, which handle all the workflow and manage your entire emails, run the agents, execute, hold. That's all the code you will have here. Now let's do one thing. First, let's start getting our environment variable. Then we're going to do the installation and test. So first we'll start with our base database center. So all you have to do is to simply come back here, open a new tab and paste, hit enter, and you will find the very first link. So we are using the free tier, so you can use that without having any issues. So click on this. You will come back here and you can able to read about it, that how we are utilizing and why it's so powerful to use. You can use MongoDB, there is no problem in that. But I thought let's give you a quick walkthrough that you can build the entire backend model using this architecture as well. So make sure you can check. You can also check on the GitHub that what are the architecture they have utilized, how every single thing is working. That's all you will find. The models, all you will find. So what I will do first, I'm going to create my account. So you can simply click on this, and I already logged into my account. So I'll create a log out and create a different account to show you. So I'll click on this, start, and it will take me here. So here you will have these two options to create your account. You can go with GitHub or you can go with SOS, but I will go with manual way. Create a new account, and I will do in manual way, not with GitHub. If you want to know why, make sure to watch this video in which I have explained. So first thing I have to do is to get my email ID. I got my password. Now I can click on this sign up me account. So right now I got an email. I'll come back to my Gmail account and I got it. I'll click here. I'll click on this confirm email address and it will take me here. So this is how you can create your account. This one is a very straightforward, but I thought let's explain this. So finally my account is created and activated, and I will come back to my dashboard. Here I can able to create a new project. So let's give the name. I'll say email AI. You can call whatever you want. I want to have it for personal, and I will go with the free tier. You can also take the pre-plan like the premium one, but free is enough to build this project. So I'll click on this create organization and it's going to create the project for me. So just wait. And here I got it. This name is available and it's free. You will come back here, you will find the project name. So you can call whatever you want to your project. So I can say, let's say email AI agent, and you can also give the database password. So I'll use the same password. So I got my password. Now you can select the region of your location. So I'll go with Asia Pacific, and now I can simply create my new project. So this is the name. You have to remember the name and the password. I'll click on this never. Once you will create your project, you will find that you are in your project. From here you can able to toggle add a new project. Now all you have to do is to come back here and you have to get your credential. So the very first thing you have to do is to get this particular credential. This one is your URL, which allows us to communicate and connect. So you can simply copy, and that's what you can simply paste. So come back to the code editor, and that's the URL you have to provide. You got your URL. Now you can come back here. You have this publish API key. If you want, you can also get it from here. So you can click on this API key. You will come back here and you will also have the details. So you can go back to this API key, and from here you can able to get your role. From here you can come back here in the legacy mode, and here you will have your credential. So you can get this copy, and that's what you can paste here in the public. Once you got that, now you have to get the role one. So you can simply click on this reveal, copy that one, and that's what you have to provide here. So this is all the credential which you have to provide to your database. So this is the unique database URL, and this is your public key and the role we have. So you got your credential. As of now, just keep it as it is because we have to activate this one. Okay, come back here, or you can simply go back here, and we're going to activate the database in two format. You can do it with our terminal, or we can simply use our SQL editor and paste the command and run it, which I will show you. Okay, so come back here. You got your credential. Let's save it. Now we can come back here and we have to get our Google authentication, and it's very straightforward. You can get it very easily. So I have already given you a quick start guide. Let me zoom out a bit, and you will find here the links which I have. So I'll simply open a new tab, paste here, hit enter, and you will find that here I got it. So this is, I already created a couple of projects. If I click here, you will find all the project which I have created. So if you have already project which you can use it. So this is the project which I have used in the demo, but if I want, I can create a new one. So I can click on this new project, and you will come back here and you can give your name. So I can have only 6 projects. So let's call this email AI name. If I want, I can simply click here and I can able to add the organization. Let's close this one and click on this create, and it's going to create the project. So you will see the notification that it's creating. It will take a little bit time, and once it will create, it will be activated. So we have got it. Now you can click here and you will find that this is one is activated. Now I can click on this email and here I got it. Perfect. So this is the first stage. What we have done, we have created our project and create our project. Now we have to enable Gmail API, and how we can do that, we can go back to the API services. So if you come back here, if you go back to the API services, click here and it will take you to the dashboard, and from here you can able to enable, and from here you can able to activate the email services. So if I come back here to the code, so we have activated. Now we have to click on this Gmail API and click on this enable. So very straightforward. Click here, go back to the library, and here you can simply search for Gmail API and it's going to give you this one. So click on this and you can see that it's already activated, but in your case it will say activate. So if I click here, you will find that it's activated. So I can click on this enable and it will enable the API. This might take a little bit time and you will find that the API is activated. To call this API from your own application, you may need to create a credential, and you can also Gmail API, and you can also see all this data that what you can able to have and what are the features it's provide. So now you can able to create the credential. Once we have activated that one, now we have to create a credential, the Auth credential. So it's also very straightforward. You can come back here, you can click on this credential here, or you can also click here in the Auth screen and it will take you to the same place. So if I click here in the Auth screen, you will come back here, and right now you don't have anything. You can click on this start and here you will have it, and you can able to create all the credential. So you can give the app name, email ID, that's all you can able to provide. So if I come back here, if I go here, you will find that what are the details I can provide. So I can give my name, let's give the same name, copy paste, and let's come back here and it says email. So you have to use your email. So I'll click here and I'm going to use the default email. Then I click on the next, and here I have to use external. Be sure to click on external, click on this next, and here you have to give the email ID. So the developer email ID which you can add. It's next, and I agree and click on this create, and it's going to create the credential. So it's a error while auth creation configuration, request failed because the app name does not comply with the Google. Okay, I'll close this one and let's click on this and let's call this my AI app and click on this create now, and it's going to create your application. So just wait, soon the credential will be created and here your app is created. Now you can able to manage your client auth. So you can click on this create client auth, you will come back here and you can able to activate. So you can simply click here, and you are looking for a web application, so click on the web application, and from here you can able to add the URL, authorized URL. So if I come back here, as I told you that I have given you this URL, this is the one you have to add, because once the user is successfully connected, we're going to make a call back to this. Come back here and we're going to take this add URL and provide this one. When you are making the changes for this URL after updating, it takes up to 5 to 24 hours. So make sure to update it correctly. Now click on this create, and it's going to create the credential, and here you will have the credential. I'm showing you this. So after this video, I'm going to delete this project. So make sure to use your own credentials. So I'll click copy, and that's what I'm going to provide it here. This is my client ID. Now I'll give my secret key. This is the one I have. So I'll simply copy, and that's what I can paste here. And that's how I can get my credential. Got it? I got my Google credential. I got my database credential. Looks fine. Now I'll come back. I'll click on this open, and you will find that our application is created successfully. If you want to view the details or do any editing, you can click here and you can able to have the details, and you can simply go through that and do the editing. You can also get it from here, your client ID, or you can simply copy from here and you can see all the details, and you can simply do the modification if you want here. So that's the first thing. Now we can come back here and come back to the quick start guide. Once you're done with that, now we have to simply add the scope. So what it says, we have to go to the scope page. So we can come back here, and here you will find all the details. So if you come back to the data access, there you will find we have this models, and from here you can able to set the scope for the application, that how you want to utilize it. So here you will have this add or remove scope, and that's where I want it to be here. So you have to activate all of this in the scope model, add or remove scope. This interface will be different. Right now this is how it's looking, but in future it might change here and there, and it's come in different options. Okay, so I'll simply click on this add or remove scope, and here you will have all the options. So you can add it manually. This is how you can do that. So I'll simply come back here in my core editor, and I can simply copy this and I can update that one. So I'll simply copy this and I can provide it. So, and from here you can able to activate all the scopes. So you can simply click here and it's going to activate all the scopes. We have all the scope. You can simply activate all the scope. So you can come back here. You can see this is how you can activate that one, or you can make it full scope. That's all you can do. So let me come back here. Let me activate all of that, because I'm going to use the model. So we have activated all the scope, or you can add it manually. There is no problem in that. You can simply copy paste and you can separate by comma. Got it? I'll click on this update, and you will find all the scopes are added. Now click on this save, and it will be added in the API credential, and we are ready to utilize it. So this is how we can do the setup. We can also remove the scope if you want. You can do that manually. Now come back here, and this is the one we're going to use it for email, for provider, for getting the response. That's all we have. So come back here. We got our credential. We got this. We got this. Now this is going to be as it is. The router is good. Now we have this one. Now we have to get our OpenAI key. The rest of things looks great. To get the OpenAI key, we can come back here, open a new tab, type OpenAI key and hit the API key, and you will find the very first link. Click here and you will come back to your OpenAI account. If you don't have your account, make sure to create an account. It's very straightforward. You can use your Gmail account, and you will find that I'm logged into my API credential. This is the API key I have created. So to create a new API key, I can simply click on this create new API key. I can give any name I want. I'll say email AI agent. I want to have the full control, full access. So click on this create key, and I have my key. I'll simply copy the key. I got it. Now click on done, and that's what I'm going to provide here. So let me provide it, then I will come back once again. So finally I got my API credential. Every single thing is looking good. Now we are ready to start our application. So I'll simply close this one. So every single thing is looking good. Now we're going to do the installation of all the packages. Like all the packages which you can see, we're going to do the installation one by one. So open up your terminal. First, let me show you my node version which I'm using. I'm using this one, which is the latest one, and it's absolutely fine. If I show you my NPM version, this is the same one we have. Looks great. I'll clear up my terminal. Now I'm going to do the installation. Simply type npm, I hit enter, and it's going to do the installation of the packages. This might take a little bit time depending on your internet speeds and your system configuration. So just wait, let the installation get complete. After that, we are ready to start testing our application. So just wait. Finally, the installation is completed. We are getting a couple of warning because we are using the combination of old and new packages and focusing on more on stability and security. So just keep it as it is. It's just a warning. Clear up your terminal. Now I'll close this one, come back here, and we have to execute this command dev, and it's going to start our application on localhost 3001. I'll say npm run dev, hit enter, and you will find that our application is got started. You can simply copy the URL. You got your node modules in which you will have all the packages we have installed. We have the next. So that's all looks fine. I'll simply minimize this one, or I can simply come back to the browser. I'll open a new tab, paste the URL, hit enter, and you will find that our application is got started. So we are on our landing page. Looks absolutely wonderful. So you will find that we have the header, we have the feature, we have the how it's work, pricing, and FAQ, that's all is there. FAQ, all the things we have it. Now, the very first thing we have to do is to log into the application and connect our Gmail account. So you can click on the start free tier, or you can do it from here. You will come back here, and here you have to give your login credential. So the account I'm going to use is this one. So I'll simply come back here and give my email ID. So I'll use this email ID and let me give my password. I give in my password and I click on this sign in, and it's going to simply sign in, and it says that login credential is invalid because I have to create my account first. That's obvious. So the database validation is looking good. I can click here and I can come back here and I'm creating my new account. So let me give my password. I'll say I got the password, click on this create account, and it's going to create my account. So just wait. And finally, we got our account. Now you will get an email. So I'll come back to my account, the Gmail account, like this one. I will come back here. Sometimes you have to check your spam. So you will come back here and you will find that we got it here because I'm using the free tier. So I can come back here. Now click on this confirm your email, and it's going to confirm your account. So just wait. We are confirming it, and finally now we have to connect with our Gmail account. So I'll click on this connect Gmail account. Click here and just wait. Is going to open the model and we are ready to perform the connection. So I'm going to use the same email ID, and here I'm connecting, and you will find that I'm going to get an error, and that's obvious because we are using the test account. Our account is running on the test mode. So we have to add this particular Gmail ID so we can able to test. So to do that, you can come back to the data access, you can go back to the audience, and from here you can set the email ID which you want to use because our application in the test mode. So from here you can come back here and add the user. You can add as many users as you want. I'll simply add it. So this user is added. If I want to add more, I can do that. So let's click on this and add the blockchain coder. coders@gmail.com. If you have any question, shoot an email here. I'll click on the save. And this is the 2 emails I have added. So now we can able to test. You can see these 2 emails, we got it. Once you're done with that, come back here. I can simply come back here. I can come back here and close this one. Come back, open a new tab and paste. Let me open it on 3001, our application. Okay, it's 3001. And here our application is running. Just wait. We got it. Now we have logged in successfully. Now we have to connect our account. So I'll click here and it's going to make a call. I will select my Indian blockchain, and now we won't have any issue. You can see we got the access as a developer mode. Click on this continue, and you have to provide all the access. So click on this continue and just wait. Once it will be activated, I have to give all the control like reading, writing, sending, respond. That's all I want to provide. Click on this confirm, continue, and just wait. And here I'm getting this could not find the table. So the connection is perfect, and you will get this particular error because our database is not activated at the moment. So here we have to simply run this entire schema model. That's what we have to execute. So it's very straightforward. You can see it's look great. Come back to the code and you will find that we are getting this one. Now let's close this one. So this is the error we are getting. It's very easy to fix. You can come back to the core editor, and I have already given you the schema. So initialize schema SQL. So this is the complete one which you have to simply copy and paste. Simply copy, and that's what you have to provide here. So you can simply come back here, paste here. You got it. Now you can click on this run. It's going to initialize that and you will have the success. So looks great. Got it. Now you can come back here in the application, or you can simply do the restart because we have initialized our schema model. Now close this one, restart our application, hit enter, and you will find our application is running fine on 3000. You can simply copy, and that's what you can simply close this one, open a new tab, paste here, hit enter, and you will find that it's running. Soon our application will open, and now we are ready to perform the transaction. So just wait, we got this one. Now click on this connect Gmail account. Or I can do one thing. Before we do that, first let's clear up our terminal because some of the data is storage in our terminal. So I'll simply come back here and I'm going to simply clear my terminal. So I'll click here, click on this app and click on this data clear. I just want to show you all of this possibility that how you can do that. So you got the fresh one. Now we are ready to do and create our account. So this time I'm going to use this particular account, so which is the blockchain coder, because it also has the authentication. Got it? I'll simply come back here, remove, paste. Let's give me the password. Click on this, not signing, click on the sign up and click on this create account, and it's going to perform and create an account for you. So it's give me the link. I got an email. Click on this confirm your email and I will confirm. I'll close this one. I got it here. I click on this connect Gmail account and this is my email ID. Click on this connect and I'm connecting. Click on this continue. Click on this continue. You need to have all the access. Click on this continue. And here we are. We have successfully created our account and log into our application. Looks perfect. We are scanning our Gmail to have all the email in our dashboard. From here you can able to activate the AI so it can work in the project. So by the time it's happening, I'll click on this activate and it's going to activate our AI model. So just wait. It's scanning all the emails we have in this particular Gmail account and it's going to pull out and display in our application. You can come back here and you can see the logs in our terminal about the user creation, the timeline, successfully management. That's all we have it. We are passing the entire data. That's all is there. So let's close this one. Come back here and just wait. This takes a little bit time because we have added, and you will find that it's found all the emails, like 196 new emails. So we got it. Now I can come back here, click here, and you will find all the email which you have sent. That's going to reflect here. So this is the email which I have sent. I can see that's all is there. If I show you, this is the email I was testing and that's what you will find. Perfect. The images, the signature, that's all you have. If you come back to the index, you will find that it's going to reload and here you have. So this is the email we got it as a confirmation. If you want, you can do the manual reply. This is the email I got from one of the users. This is what you have. I can simply come back here and this is what I have. If I want to manual reply, I can come back here. I can say, let me copy this entire text and that's what I can paste here. I got that. Click on the send reply and it's going to send the reply. And you will find that just now you have sent the message. If you come back here, click here and the message is sent successfully. The blockchain coder brings together organization and this is what you have sent. So the inbox are looking great, where you can see all the emails. You can see the send messages which you have done and sent to the user. You can click and you can see the messages. If you come back to the draft, there you will find that what draft you have at the moment. So this is the auto draft system we have. I can click here and I can see what the details about the draft which going to give me right up here. So if I want to edit this draft, if I want to send the draft, I can simply go and send, or I can simply bring back this email into the draft. That's what I got it. If I come back to the star, which you have already seen, we have this star and I will find all the emails which I have stored in my star. So if I come back here in my email, go back to the star, right now I don't have it. But if I come back here and if I try to save this in the star, I can do that. So like it's happened from here. If I open this one, I click on star, come back here, I'll give a reload, or I can come back here, click on this reload, and it's going to simply fetch out the data I have stored in the star email. So I can simply click on this scan and it's going to scan and I will have the data. I'll click here and this is the one I have stored in the star. Looks great. If I come back to the span, then I will find all the email which are there in my inbox as a span. So this is the one which I have got recently as a span. So I got the span. If I come back to the deletes, I will find that what are the emails I have deleted. I deleted this third web, which is a promotion email, and I will find all this. Looks great. If I come back to my all inbox, I'll simply come here and I can see all the inbox I have, all the emails which I have received. If I go back to the AI composer, from here I can able to send AI to send an email, or I can go back here, I can pick any particular template and send that and utilize it. So if I want, I can select this one, click here, I can fill out all these details, email ID and the details, and click on the send and it will be sent. If I come back here, I can tell the AI to send an email, it can do that. So I can say Send the email to thanks for the feed this project, and click on this generate email. It's automatically going to generate, the AI will generate the email, format it, put the details. Now all you have to do is to simply click on the send, and here you will find the details, and the AI will write the email. We want to extend our heart thanks for involving us in this project. It has been rewarding experience working with you and your team, and all you have to do is to simply send it, or if you want you can do the editing. You can simply perform the editing, or you can simply send it. If I send, the email is sending and it's sent successfully. If you go back in your Gmail account or whichever email you have sent, you will find the email would be there. So if I come back here, if I click on this, I got the email. If I click on this, I got the email. So it looks wonderful. If you want, you can simply pick a template and you can send them email. So I can use this one and I can provide the email ID. So I'll say, and you can provide the details like name, let's say Amit, topic is going to be pro chain course, then we have next step. The last one is the sender name. I'll say sender name, the blockchain coders, and click on this generate template, and it's going to generate the template for you. It's automatically going to fill out all the details, or you can simply give in this variable format. So here our AI is generating the template and you will have the details. You can see it's automatically fill out all the details, that who's sending, where it is, and if you want you can simply click on this send, or you can simply discard and it would be there. So the email is sent and you will receive in your email ID. So if I come back here, if I go to this, I got this one, following a conversation. Perfect. So that looks wonderful. You can see how beautifully we are using the AI, or you can also set the approval, which I have already shown you. You can come back here, you can build the come back here. Right now there is no pending approval, but you can set the rules. If you come back here, AI rules, here you will have multiple ones. So you can simply browse through the templates. So you can click here and you will find that here we have all the templates which we use in the industry. So these are the popular one, the autoresponder, which you can set for any general query which user do on your business. That's what you can set. We have the auto reply, we have the require approval, organization, filter, VIP section. So if you are targeting a specific company, you can set a specific rule. So whenever the email will come from that particular company, you will have a, you can just build the entire flow. So I'll come back here in the popular, and here we have this one. So like for example, if someone is sending me any legal email, so I can simply activate this one, or if you want you can simply design your own. You can come back here, you can simply click on this new and you can have your own custom. You can give the name, description, pick the category, set the rules, and select the model, that what kind of template it is and what type of approval is required. Require approval, escalate, no action, save draft, autoresponder. You can set the priority. That's all you can do it. So for example, I'll say auto reply, give a description, a brief description. It would be better for you and the AI to understand. From here you can set the category. So I'll say sender email, and here you can set that equal content. So if the email ID content a particular phrase, you can do that. So you can simply provide that, and here you can give this one the value you can provide, let's say which you want to content. For example, I want to target, let's say gmail.com. So if this is content gmail.com, from here you can add multiple condition. So whenever the email will come, it will check for this, or you can also define a specific domain. That's all you can define. You can set the approval. I'll say no action. I can set the priority, let's say 100, and click on this create rule, and it will be created and activated. If you want to do the editing, you can click here and go do the editing. If you want, you can simply click on this delete and it will be deleted. Got it? I can come back to the browse template, and here you will come back here, come back to the legal. So you can click on legal, and here you got this activated. Now whenever a legal email will come, it will automatically go to the our approval section. I'll simply come back here. Let's me create a one more rule and come back here. Instead of creating, I will pick from template. I'll select this autoresponder. This one is also activated. You can click here and you can set the rules which we have done it here. That's all the priority which is set. Now I will come back here. Let's open a chat GTP and I'll say write a legal email for authority. You can just add any. So whenever a legal email will come, for example, I'm getting this email. I have this email which I want to send. So I can simply copy this one. And right now I'm connected with this particular Gmail. So I'll simply come back here and I can send a legal email. I can give this one. Let me copy the subject, unauthorized, come back here. Okay, I have to go back to this and give the address, and I can simply pick the email which I want to send, like the location. So this is where I want to send. So I'll simply click on this, send, and it will send the email. Now, so we have sent the email. Now you can come back to our application. Our AI autoresponder is also on, but our legal approval model is also on. And based on the email, it's going to give the autorespond or is going to put on hold for approval. So if I come back here, go back to the emails, there you will find that it's going to scan and we'll get the email right up here. And finally we got it. You can see one email. You can come back here, or you can simply come back here and you will find the notification. This notification is popped up because our AI got triggered. If you come back here, you will find that it's going to display the message, and here our AI response is already generated. So you can approve it. Then this generation, the email will go back to the particular user. So it's waiting for our approval. If you come back here, and you will find that it's in the pending list. It's a required manual overview. It will require a manual overview. Click on this approve, and then this email will be sent. If you go back to the notification, there you will find the details about all the models, all the transactions we have doing. We have one approval activity. That's all is there. If I come back here, I can see that. I can click here and I will come back to the approval. And if I want to send the response, I can click on this send approve, and the email is sent. So the email is sent. If you come back here, you will find that we got this email response. So just wait. This is the one I have. I can come back here. I got this, the AI generated email. Thanks for reaching out regarding this matter. Acknowledge the receipt for recording. All the things. So it's really powerful. I hope you have understood that what feature we have included. You can come back to the settings. There you will have all of this model. You can add your signature. All of this. You can come back to the logs. There you can see all the calls we are making in our backend system. All the actions which you can able to perform and filter out. That's all we have here. That's all we have. We can see the rules we have said. The email classification, that's all you will find. Come back to the notification, there you will find all the notifications. We have the AI rules, we have approval, all of this model. So I hope you have understood that how powerful this application is and how you have to do the setup. What are the features we have included? So this is what we use in our system. We have a center system where we run this model and it's automatically passed down email to different team department based on the query which we are getting for the project. So I hope you have understood how powerful it is, and you must have this project in your system if you really want to manage it and running a business. Or if you are a student, wanted to build your understanding about the AI agent and how you can build this entire model to handle the entire business. We used to have multiple teams to handle all these legal burdens, all this sending emails, managing, directing. We have a lot of team, but right now you can do with this AI agent which can execute, look through your emails, respond, put on hold. That's all we can do it. So I hope you have understood that this project is really powerful. If you have any question, any doubt, do let in the comment section. I'll definitely try to help in that. If you want to get the final source code of this project, you can come back to the blockchain coder, go back to the source code section, and from there you can take it, in which you will have the complete source code. So you can simply download it and run the way I have explained in this video. Or if you want to master complete blockchain development, you can simply come back to the blockchain coder. This is the complete course we have in which you're going to learn every single thing about the blockchain development and how you can build decentralized application. You can build this entire application on decentralized ecosystem. So make sure to download the code and just follow it. When the complete project will come, we're going to simply go through each model. So that's the only thing from my end. If you have any question and doubt, let me in the comment section. I'll definitely try to help in that. Have a wonderful day. Bye-bye.